Kill me. Watch Zelda win everything this year instead of Starfield or BG. Didn't Zelda run at 30 FPS or some shit?
Looking swell today.
Who gives a shit? Me? Isn't that all Switch games? You know, a lot of Switch games will, oh no, I hit the wrong fucking button, dude. A lot of Switch games, if you dock them, play at 60 FPS. Bum 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 bim bum 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 bum. False? No, that's not false. Wait, we gotta go to the moon. Isn't this 30 FPS on Xbox? Look, we're all adults here, right, guys? Don't you think it's time to get a computer? Wait, why does it say plus 30? Oh. Ooh, you're 12? Don't say that. Ah! It also crashes every 30 minutes on the Xbox. Oh, me stolen stuff. Hello? There it is. We've optimized it, trust me. Do you think Todd Howard even plays games, dude? Hell no, dude. He's a chat that don't play video games? What? He ain't a nerd? Only nerds play games? Are you calling me a fucking nerd right now, dude? I will not take that sitting down. I will take that standing up, because I'm gonna go piss real quick. I'll be right back, lads. Cat eating mushrooms, thanks for subbing. It's okay. Just say hi. Or type an emo. Be right back. 1 sec. What up, players? Look at this beauty, dude. You fat fuck, can't you tell he played Jump King? It was a top tier game and he played it. Doug's, you don't jump off planet when you do space jumps in this game. Yeah, man. Huh? Ain't that the fucking truth, dude? Where the fuck are we going? New Atlantis. Mass District. I'm coming. I'm animated. WXYZ Infinity, thanks for subbing. Tips on how to get laid? Buy a prostitute, friend. You'll need it.
Captain, over here.
Hey. Can you change your name in this game? Does anyone know? At Enhance, can you change your name? Yes? Alright, we gotta change our name so that they'll actually talk to us. They'll say your name. Where the fuck is Enhance on this planet? Only Vasco says your name? Oh. They call you Mud Guts?
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. Though I was a bit caught off guard when the commander of the Vanguard asked me how things were going as I was headed up the elevator.
Shut up, war
Hadn't
criminal.
realized you were UC Navy this whole time.
Didn't ask. Try not to brag about it.
Hey, your call what you share and what you don't. And I guess in the spirit of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance.
I get it. I know your dad was in the UC,
actually
dude.
the only reason I'm here in the first place.
I know your dad was UC, bro.
I am a clone
What?
of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy.
What?
They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
Must have been impressive for him to clone him.
He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides.
What?
Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Don't call him her father.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time.
I got one
No
thing I
telling
gotta
how
do.
long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
No questions.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue.
Yep.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining me.
Ah, and that must make you the Captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for bringing us this information. You can imagine my surprise when I was informed you were also the agent involved in the debacle between SysDef and the Crimson Fleet.
Oh, fuck, they know, dude.
Still quite a mystery how that all went so wrong. In fact, some of Commander Ikande's few remaining compatriots even went so far as to suggest we were making a mistake granting you an audience at all.
Nah,
And that we should instead strap you in irons.
I don't have a bounty.
Tell me, why would they think something like that?
Because they know the real truth. The UC never had a chance. The fleet's too damn clever. I'd know.
I guess you would, given your previous activities. Lucky for you, then, the UC has other needs for you. Let's get to business. We have 2 petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data,
Yeah,
currently housed in the Armistice archives.
yeah.
A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We needed that archival data to find a way to stop a possible Terramorph apocalypse.
That's quite the leap, Captain.
Fuck off and sit down.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium.
If
I
there
would
were no
also
subtitles,
ask,
that line would have hit a
how
lot
many
harder.
deaths the cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
I could say no. I wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. I only know what I was told. Its tissue matched the ones from Londinian.
Just taking her word for it as well, then.
Her? Excuse me?
So it would seem. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
If there's a chance, yeah, I would.
I'm inclined to agree.
Thanks.
As am I.
Thanks.
Well, I am not. I've heard nothing here to convince me that we should do anything but wait. And I will not risk galactic peace on a question of if.
Yes, a fair assessment, Chief Diplomat. So then, while the data you two have presented is compelling, I think we can safely say it's insufficient for the level of action you've requested. Perhaps once we've... What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
How?
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Let's go.
The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
Stop! We're trying to help you!
Please! I can't!
That's it!
Stop!
Now hit him with...
Is this it?
Everything you've got!
No more! Please! No more!
Wait, who's killing him?
Will not be stopped!
Lights out on that one!
What are you doing? Stop fighting.
I can't get him, man. Ah!
Why are you?
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control. Turn
Music
against
make you lose
everyone around
control.
them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire. And keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Sounds like we need to hustle.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Okay. Pulls out gun. Avi, thanks for subbing.
My God, no time to waste, Captain. Boots in the dirt.
Evacuation order has been issued for the Spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
I'm going in.
Don't just stand there. Good.
Ah!
Wait, officer? Are you and this woman experts?
Yeah.
Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men.
They've got weak will,
Close things
Sergeant.
down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can. We're going to hold. We have to.
Robs you.
Enemies in my sight.
Oh, God. Captain! You're going to be okay! It's not real! Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real! We have to put down that fort! Let's do this!
Okay.
Please help. Please.
This doesn't do shit to them, huh?
You can't hide.
You're not so tough! No! Need some help here!
Don't let them get me.
This is nothing.
Ome Womo. Bogey spotted. Ah! Idiot. They're really weak to corrosive.
Target down. Nice work, Captain.
I fucking leveled, baby. I leveled, dude. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You know, never mind, I was doing some basic math, guys.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two.
Long pause.
Universe put the right people in the right place.
Just remember who saved your tails.
No way I'll ever be able to forget. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
I'm not the sergeant. Why did you say that to me? All in a day's work, boys. Yeah!
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Oof! Good morning, Crip Raid. Dude, thanks, man. Thanks, Crip. I'm going up here. And then I'm going over here.
How the hell do Terramorphs get into the city like that?
And I'm going right here.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
What?
My
Yes, ma'am.
officers were unprepared for what
there
happened
you
at
are.
the spaceport.
I believe we have
intend to
some
correct
things
that.
we should discuss.
The next time Terramorphs rear their ugly heads, the UC is going to be ready.
Captain? Hadrian, it would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thanks. All it took was
Thank
that,
you,
huh?
ma'am.
I take my gratitude at credits, real estate, or luxury
I had
goods.
some ideas on that front, Captain, but we'll get to that. Now, after today's events, the Cabinet has decided to revisit its previous decision. We will be supporting your collection of the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major.
Oh, so she outranks me now.
As soon as we've got the data
Okay,
in
bro.
hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent.
Bullshit.
But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Me? We haven't actually been to House Varun yet. Tell me what I'm getting first and I'll consider it.
The very next item on my list. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. Get you access to those credits and real estate you're after. So, will you help us?
Why does being a citizen give me that stuff?
It has its perks. Only citizens can purchase property in the city.
Oh.
We also pay reduced prices on most goods and services across the UC.
Okay.
There's also a credit disbursement when you first join. Help get you on your feet. But above all, you'd become a dedicated part of the greatest faction in the galaxy.
Blah, blah, blah.
If you're willing to help us, we can open that door.
You can count on me.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
Those creatures killed UC citizens.
I'm gonna go check
They're
in
not
with
going to
Chief.
warn anyone in the line of duty.
We're on the
It's
cutting edge of
tragedy.
technology here.
Tax?
Chief Yassine, these orders can't be... But you know who this is, correct? Yes. Yes, sir.
You talking to?
Consider it done. That must make you our new envoy. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. And you're someone I've already heard plenty about. One of the few survivors of the SysDef debacle and defender of New Atlantis. Not sure if I should duck for cover around you or shake your hand, but you have my thanks for
Duck
what
for
you did
cover.
for the city regardless.
I was also told the president wants us to get you into the Armistice archives ASAP. So, we've got no time to waste. You know what the archives are, correct?
Yeah.
Someone paid attention in current events.
It's only been said 15
So,
times.
Then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players.
Yep.
Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Can we forge them?
No. Each is a strip of several million random numbers generated on the fly based on biometric keys kept by each of the ambassadors on their person at all times.
No.
They're impossible to create without those keys, and those
You'd think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with.
Okay.
Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Freestar.
Ah, the good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Can we kill her?
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools.
I want to do
get her
Varun
code.
last. Tell me about the other tools.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters.
Oh.
Which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Report suggests there's a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for intel. Maybe even convince to work with you.
That's all the info I need, bro.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here.
Why?
He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
They're people just like us.
Of course, but there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive.
Oh.
His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
I'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Thanks, ma'am.
Howdy.
Halden?
Oof! Wait, where am I going? Acquire the... Wait, what? Are they here? I thought I had to go to their planets. I am Liam Vogel, thanks for subbing. Give me a quick recap of what you just said.
By the way, Captain.
She gave us the lowdown on the people we're trying to finesse right now for access to war crime stuff. Hot, hot, hot! Ice cream, so good.
You our visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
No one would know if I killed you. As predicted.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices, or conference room. That means you.
Someone's snooping around.
Oh, fuck. Wait, do we have a bounty right now? Nope.
They're around here. Find them. Got them. Suspect found.
I got a bounty. Take a photo of you hiding in the bush. I fucked up.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices, or conference room. That means you.
Halt! That's an order! Identify yourself!
Wait, I can kill her. That's cool. Wait a second.
Terramorphs? As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Time to take some drugs. Hooray!
Of course, ma'am.
Light him up!
Ah!
Just wish we hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
This building is Freestar sovereign territory.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Awooga. She got that guy from Aerosmith jaw. Captain the Mound, UC Vanguard.
What are you? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly.
Yeah, Steven Tyler.
Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
Nope, they sent me to beg. Please!
Oh, stop. You're embarrassing yourself. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
Time to persuade.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood.
Thank you, Ambassador.
I'm listening.
What happened here could happen in the Freestar Collective.
Are you suggesting we can't defend ourselves? The results of the colony war prove that's not the case.
It's only in moments of crisis that real heroes emerge.
I could be the hero here.
You were a soldier.
I suppose you're right. Our job and our responsibility.
How many lives are you willing to risk?
It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
Okay.
Excellent. Follow me.
Awooga. Wait, where'd you go?
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
Excellent work, 47. Mission accomplished. I'm gonna take this sensitive material and read it on my toilet. Yes, the most sensitive. A lot of dead people here.
Sorry, but I need.
What the freak's up with that? Wait, they have an ambassador place here?
Yes, exactly. It's like
When someone.
This hairy man leg? It's a blanket, dude. It's a blankie, dude. Gal bank, gal bank, gal bank. Gal bank. These guys live in a hole. Folder. Planetary thingy. Yeah, hold on though. I talked to the wrong thing, guys. It's time to get baked. Help. Satan is speaking directly to me. Turret, eh? Someone shooting at me? What the heck? Freaking knock it off. Knock it off. Wait, how does this fit? Like a this? I'm thinking we gotta do... Wait, how's this fit? Wait. I'm fucking dumb, dude. Deactivate turrets. No! Rainforest Cafe. Junk flush. Money. Satan, is that you? Hello? I thought I turned you off. Ah! Ah! Oh, hey. Dumbass robot bitch. God, is that you? I've been a good boy. I've been good. I don't deserve this. Please, please. Oh. I could go for a soda. It doesn't even dispense it, bro. Eat that chicken marsala too, baby. Eat that fucking meatloaf too, bro. Did I increase my max health or did it heal me? Might be max health. There's demons down there. I happen to be good at dealing with demons. I'm coming. Come, Nereva, friend or foe. Aha! Ow! I'm hidden. Where's your head at? Owie! People actually played melee builds in this game. Holy fuck. LOL. Oh, hey.
What seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us.
The Great Serpent isn't real, dude.
Apologies for the ordeal you just endured.
No problem.
Come, let us discuss.
Oh. I'm busy looting, bruh. This guy's a VHS. Cringe. It's gotta be there. Meow. Meow. Here? Okay. Whoa. Whoa. How? Thanks, Bendo. Am I fucking dumb? Brr, 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 brr. Weird guy? Bum bum. At this point, I'm just trial and erroring this. I did it all for the credits. Am I too fat now? Nope. Why is my carry capacity up? Log, 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 log. I read everything.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence.
You're welcome, dude.
I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again,
Venom!
Who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly? Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later.
He looks like Golem.
It cannot solely be the
his ears are
Serpent's
pretty big.
grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door? Hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport.
Yeah.
A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code.
Yeah.
So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
Yup.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy, with little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
You have my word.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please.
I got in my stream. My wife came into my office and asked me if I had a good stopping point, so this is not a good stopping point. However, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Good night.